Hey everyone, thank you for joining my first Facebook Live training. Welcome. This is the 3-day Get Your Business Started challenge. So I'm excited to do these 3 days. So this is day 1. If you don't already know, but I'm hoping you do know me, but my name is Angela Stevenson, CEO of Angie's Guide 2. And before we start, I just want to introduce myself properly, give you a little bit of background to me, just so you know me and we can become fast friends. So if you don't know, I'm a mum of 2 children. My youngest is 7 and she's a CEO already of the house. And my oldest is 19 and I'm actually just helping him launch his Forex business in 2020. So that's one of my other things I'm doing. I'm helping my son become a boss man as well. So he's launching his Forex trading business. So I'm helping with that. I'm also an IT contractor test manager. So what that means is I go onto client sites and help them implement with their testing mostly financial IT systems. So I coordinate all the testing of that system. I've actually just finished on a major client. Tomorrow's my last day finishing up their financial system globally. I've done that for a number of years, and I will be, if you are actually interested in getting into the IT space, especially women, because we do not have enough women in the IT space. I am thinking about holding a course of how to transition into IT for a woman. So if you're really interested in doing that, please drop me a comment and I will contact you and see how we can do this. And yeah, if that's something that you're really interested in doing that. Being a contractor, you get paid fabulous money, but that's a side note. Along with that, I have this business, which is my accountability coaching business. So alongside helping other women get into IT, if you want to get your own have your own business, I'm accountability business coach. So I help you plan out what you want to do, how we're going to do it, and then I will hold you accountable for all the actions that needs to take place. So that's my other job. I also have real estate as well. I have buy-to-lets in the UK. I've done a few flips and buy in the US as well. So I dabble in the real estate market as well. So I've had a number of different businesses going on. So I feel very qualified to help transition you guys from an employee to an entrepreneur, because that was my dream years ago, and I'm living my best life, and you guys can do that as well. Okay, so that's just a little bit about me. For 2020, like I said, one of my big dreams is to help more women, especially women. I do help some men, but especially some women to just live out their dream. And I really want to be a part of that. And I really want you guys to let me be a part of helping you get to your dreams. So let's go into today's training. So today's training, we're going to talk about 3 things that I need you to work on. There will be some worksheets I want you to download and fill out and then post them back to me. So you can post them back on to the group, or you can email them back to me or DM back to me, however you want to. But I need you to get them back to me before the next training at 6 o'clock tomorrow. Okay, so the 3 things I need you to really think for your own self. Take some time to think about, what do you like to do? What are you passionate about? What are you good at? No, all 3 things, they're not the same. When I say what you're passionate about, what are you good at, you need to break them down and look at them individually. So For example, I will talk about myself, for example, to give you some ideas. So what do I like to do? Well, depending on my mood, I like cleaning. I do like cleaning my house. I like watching TV. I like dancing. Okay, those are just a few things I like to do. But what am I passionate about? I am very passionate about property, real estate. I'm very passionate about IT, testing, that's my contracting, and I'm very passionate about helping other people, especially women, start their own businesses. Not just women, but young people. Like, I'm helping my son, even my husband. He's starting to think about what kind of business can he have. So he's like, we're talking about, he's an electrician. So he's starting up his own electrical firm next year, and he's also into property. So I look for the property and he fixes them up because I don't do fixing up. So I like buying the stuff and then he goes and fixes it up, and I like to tell him how to fix it up. Anyway, that's a side note. So those are the things that I am passionate about. And then what I am good at is time management. Organizing my kids. As a mom, my kids do so many activities. It's unbelievable. I don't even know how I plan it all in, but we have our schedule. So I know where they're going to be at any given time or every given day. So organizing their schedule, I'm very good at doing that. I'm good at time management, so I know how long jobs take me personally. And even like when we're trying to do property and we got XYZ happening, I kind of know how long each job should take us, and I can give a good estimate of how long a project will take us to do certain things. Even distances, like when we need to get anywhere, my husband was like, how long will this take? And I was like, where are we going? Blah, blah, blah. And I said, okay, we need to give ourselves a good 2 hours, because that also includes turning the wrong way, because my navigation isn't that great. But I know what I'm not good at. So I think I'm good at navigation until the sat nav tells me to turn left and I turn right. So I'm not good at that bit, but it's important to know what you're not good at, so you don't waste any time on doing things that you're not good at. Okay, so like I said before, there is worksheets available for you to download against this video, and I really want you to download it. Take some time to look at things, what you're good at, what you're passionate about, and what you like to do. Because if you know that you want to start a business but you don't know how to start the business or what direction you should start the business, or you've got all of these ideas and you don't know how to narrow those down into a business format, spend some time looking at what you are good at and what you're passionate about, what you like to do, etc., will help you narrow this down. So I need you to do that tonight or this morning, depending on your location. And then tomorrow, when we're doing the next video, we're going to look at what niche. So based on your answers, we're going to look at the niches that you will naturally fall into. And you might not see it, but when I look at your answers, so I would like to have them before, I can then say, well, you probably fit better into this niche. Because once we work out the niche, and from a previous video, if you've viewed the previous video, what are the niches? There are only 3 key niches, and within those niches are your subcategory niches, which we will then drill down into. So that is tomorrow's work, which we're going to look at different niches. And then on Wednesday, because this is a really, really short getting started, get your business started. So we need to get started in your foundation is about laying the correct foundation, because without the correct foundation, your business will struggle to succeed. So once we know, what you like to do, once we know the niche that you're going to be in, then we will look at what kind of customers we need to attract to your business, and that was what we'll be looking at on Wednesday. So I hope you've enjoyed this training. It's quite short, but I'm a person, I don't like to drag things out long. I like to get straight into things. So I hope you enjoy the training. I hope you consider me as your accountability coach in the future. And I really, really look to engage and working with you really shortly. Okay, bye for now.